Hey everyone, it's another beautiful day in the Mojave Desert. It's getting close to 90 degrees, and it's really cool in the shade. Feels like it's like 60 degrees in the shade. Can't use the polar bear anymore. Some kind of plant or bug got in there. So yeah, today I need to replace the wheel sensor on the Suzuki because apparently it did get damaged. So I'm gonna have at it. Alrighty, so after I replaced the wheel sensor, start the car up real quick. All the ugly lights came on. The ABS down there, the ESP, the engine, and in a little bit my tire sensor will stay on. But yeah, today I'm gonna hopefully replace that wheel sensor and clear these codes out. Now, oh yeah, also the auto, it's not blinking right now, but it blinks. It'll only run in two-wheel drive without that sensor. So hopefully it'll go a lot better than it did replacing the wheel bearing, and I'm gonna get to it. Alrighty, I got the lugs off the wheel. I got the jack under there, and then I also have the jack stand. So I can take the wheel off. That to the side, and there we go. So let me get a good look. I actually got the good camera today. This is what I need to replace, and I know how this is gonna go. I'm probably gonna have to take this whole knuckle off, take everything off so I can get to it a lot better, but I'll give it a shot, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, so I turned the wheels all the way to the right so I can get at that sensor a lot better. And here it is, the notorious sensor. I've done this before, and I've never been able to get one of these out. Couldn't get it out last time, so I'll give it one more quick shot. And if I'm not successful, which I don't think I will be, I'll be taking the steering arm apart, and also the knuckle, the caliper, pretty much everything, so I can get it off and I can get to it a lot better. But we'll see how it goes. I'm going to do everything possible to avoid that. The other one I had to drill and hammer out. I could only hammer it out one way, and the knuckle had to be off. So we'll see how it goes. Alrighty, so I got a variety of weapons to use here on this speed sensor, and I think this guy will be my best bet. It's one of my favorite pairs of pliers, and we'll see how this goes. Plastic, these things get super hot. I just have no clue how you're supposed to get these out without drilling them out. It's just gonna eventually break, and I'll be here drilling it out again. Alright, let's try these guys. Get in here, but this gets a little more leverage on it. Oh, I don't believe it. Yeah, it just like broke. It isn't gonna come out. Just like broke the plastic. It was exciting. Thought for a moment maybe it would go. It just snapped right off. And what I learned last time is this cable is extremely strong. It is it's almost impossible to break it by hand. Yeah, that was my best hope, and that snapped off. Alright. Well, I'll be back. Alrighty, I'm back. I got my handy dandy little butane torch or propane torch. And I'm going to try and carefully heat it up and see what happens. So yeah, that's what typically happens. Looks like I just yanked it apart. And now we're going to have to drill it out. Yeah, it's interesting. The last one definitely was a lot stronger than this one. Could really yank on that cable and couldn't break it. Oh yeah, that stuff just comes right out. All right, so here's the pain in the butt part. I gotta try and gonna have to try and drill this out, and hopefully maybe I can get a I could try that too. I could try like running a wood screw in it and trying to pull it out that way, but well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what I figure out. The hole's getting bigger, but still not able to pull that sensor out. Alright, so it looks like I'm going to have to drill this out. What do I have, a 1964s? And here's the new sensor. So I can use that to mark the drill, so I don't drill down into the bearing. Well, you wouldn't be able to really drill down into the bearing, but just so you don't drill down into stuff you don't need to. And in fact, this is this long, but probably this much of the sensor at least sticks out. So technically you only really need to go to there. So yeah, if it's not perfect, you know, there it's a little extra, it's fine. So hopefully this works. Hopefully I can drill the rest of that out. Helps if you plug the drill in. Looks to me like it's pulled most of it out. Yeah. It's a little bit of plastic down there yet. So just bump up a size. Do this as easily as possible. So I think if I just loosen the, I think I pretty much got it. I think the sensor actually would go in, but it should pretty much slide right in. There's still stuff in there. Oh, that's awesome. Fits right in there. So now all I have to do is rerun this cable to the inside, and that's it. You can bolt it in, hook it up, and then reset the all the ugly lights. So be back in a bit. Alright, sensors in. Tighten that down real quick. I don't want to go too tight. That should be more than enough. And it looks like these wires need to be adjusted. It's like not enough room in some places. And I had to switch this bracket around. They had it backwards. Easy mistake to make. But yeah, I think I'm just going to hook this up and plug it in, and just have to put the wheel on and reset the codes, and this job's all done. Pop this guy out. Pop the new one in. Put it the right way. Should go this way. There we go. Goes in there. Fish out this old cable. Alrighty, to reset the codes and everything, I'm going to use one of these little Bluetooth, ALDL links, or ODB2, I guess it is anymore, and my little tablet. So let me plug this thing in, and then it'll, the Bluetooth will hook right up to the tablet, and I'll use just a cheap free scan tool app and reset the codes. So, alrighty, the tablet finally booted up, but just for the heck of it, I want to start the car up and see what lights are still on. So there you go. The ABS light is out. I forget what else. The auto wasn't flashing, but if I would have drove, it would have. So the sensor's good. So that's good. So hopefully it stays good when I'm driving. And I just have this check engine light, and yeah, I'll just clear that right now. Get the tablet, and what's this, torque light. I've been using this forever. And there it goes. Light went right out. So the only light I have left is my tire light there, and I replaced the sensor. That's got to be reset. I need to either buy the tool or find a competent shop, which is hard to do. That's why I do most of my work myself. So there it is. Suzuki's all fixed finally. Replaced the front wheel bearing and the sensor, and that'll do it. Much shorter video. So till next time, catch you guys later.